Audible Shapes is a 3D generative music visualizer. It allows the user to create a unique soundscape and manipulate objects within a 3D space. These objects will then generate sound and in combination create a piece of music or sound art. The user will simply use their hands for creating the objects, giving them a sense of familiarity and simplicity. The mixture of sound and interaction will create an immersive and enjoyable environment for anyone to create music. Some people never got around to developing a musical talent for an instrument. Either they were not very interested or didn't have enough time to devote themselves to one. People also can't get rid of the preconceived notions an instrument brings, and often can be intimidated by it. This came the idea of creating a musical project and where there are no preconceived notions of an instrument. If we can focus on naturally using our hands and have an identifiable set of shapes to play with, we can then allow the user to focus on unleashing their musical creativity. On the technical side, Audible Shapes uses Unity 3D with C# scripting, the Leap Motion for user interaction, and Max MSP for the audio. On the sound side, the project uses 80s synth plugins, as the resurgence of 80s type music influenced the project during development. It truly complements the project with an 80s inspired aesthetic, which gives the user a sense of warmth, nostalgia, and a bit of cheesy fun. Let's go over the features of Audible Shapes. To activate a shape, simply just touch it with your hands. The shape will then be activated as a step sequencer hits the shape in 4/4 time and creates the sound. Currently, we have 4 different shapes available, each with their own unique sound. The shapes are changed depending on which hand and gesture you use. With the menu on the top of the screen, the user can change various elements of the shapes and their sounds. The scale being played is changed by touching the scale item. Currently, there are 4 choices: major, minor, whole tone, and pentatonic. By selecting the position item, the user can change the shapes positioned on the Z-axis forward and back, which will change the velocity of the note. The shape moves in relation to the user's middle finger on their right hand. The farther back the shape is, the quieter it is. The closer the shape, the louder. The scaling item shrinks and grows the shape. This affects the duration of the note. Using a pinch gesture with the user's hand will change the size of the shape. A smaller shape will have a shorter note, and a larger shape will have a longer note. The rotation item rotates the shape, which will then pitch shift the note. A counterclockwise rotation will lower the note an octave, and a clockwise rotation will raise the note an octave. Last on the menu, we have tempo, which by lifting your hand up and down will speed up or slow down the sequencer. To clear the grid, just swipe your hand to the right. If you want to retrieve the cleared grid, swipe left. A tutorial at the bottom of the screen is available to provide an in-depth explanation of all the features and gestures in case a user gets lost. For more information, visit the Audible Shapes Tumblr and GitHub. This project hopes to present a new way to experience the joy of creating music, and with Audible Shapes, music will be at your fingertips.